What is up, friends? Today I wanted to take the time to do another video. I've been working on some odd and end different things for the channel, and I've been trying to really decide what direction I want to go with the channel. And what I've come up with is, and what I've seen with some analytics and stuff is I want to do more stuff with ESO. So on that note, the last video I did for one of the last videos I did for ESO was the 2020 Player's Guide, Beginner Player's Guide. The links will be down below for that one. It gives you a breakdown of the different races and the classes and the jobs. I don't know why I said jobs. I'm thinking Final Fantasy 14. That's my bad. Anyways, it gives you a breakdown of kind of the first things you want to do as a new player and what things you want to start with. It gives a breakdown of what quests and like what guilds and stuff you want to sign up for when you first get into the game. Well, today I want to do a breakdown more in depth for what you would want to do with your first character you level. Because obviously with Elder Scrolls Online, there's a slew of jobs or slew of classes that you can play as. So you'll make multiple characters and do different playthroughs. So I wanted to do a video that kind of tells you the good way to level your first character to set yourself up so your other characters' lives are made easier. I do stream every Sunday on Twitch. The link for that will also be down in the description below. We stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Right now I'm doing Monster Hunter World, but with the announcement of Greymoor and the Skyrim expansion for ESO, I've decided I wanted to get back into ESO and kind of work on it some more. So anytime you want to catch us live, you can tune in there. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into the video itself and get into more detail on that. So we will see you on the other side. Okay, folks, we are back in it again. We're going to get right into the nitty-gritty and the fun of this video. So in the first video that I made for the beginner's guide, I went into detail talking about you want to get all your crafters started, your blacksmithing, clothing, jewelry, any of the crafters, you want to get those started as soon as you start leveling your character. That way you can break everything down as soon as you get it, you level those, and by the time you're 50, you know, you've got your crafts kind of leveled, you already have some of the traits researched. One of the other things that you're going to want to do when you first start, once you have all your crafts and you've joined the Fighters Guild and you've joined the Mages Guild and you've went in and joined the Sigic Order and you've joined everything so you can level them as you go, you want to pick an area. There's any number of areas you can pick to start leveling in. So you have one of your each major alliances. You can start in one of those, which that's kind of what I prefer. Depending on which version of the game you have, which chapter you have. So with Morrowind, you'll start in Morrowind and you can level through that area first. With Somerset, same thing. You'll start in Somerset. With Elsewhere, you'll start in Elsewhere. And when Greymoor hits later this year, you'll be starting wherever that tutorial, you know, starts you off at. And you can level in any zone that you want to. Now, I will suggest picking one of these first areas. So, like, either play through the Daggerfall, the Aldmeri Dominion, the Ebonheart Pack. You come in, you go to your location. So, you got they're broke down. You'll go to the first one. So, in Ebonheart, it's Balfoyen. Work your way through it, Bleak Rock, Stone Falls, Deshaun, Shadowfin, March to Rift. Work your way through all those, and as you progress through them, you'll be collecting books, and you'll be doing all your other things that will also progress your character as you move forward. So leveling your Mages Guild and you're leveling your Fighters Guild. As you progress through those zones, you'll also find, you know, your Sky Shards. Because with your character, your blood and your life force, you know, you think that you will need multiple characters to do everything you want in the game. Like have like one character that's all like crafting, etc. But there is enough skill points in the game that you can have one character do everything. I mean, it's not an impossibility. Yes, it will take you a little while to do so, but you can have one character that can do all the crafts and still be you know, a PvP or Trials character. There's no specific, you know, you can only do this kind of thing, because there's like 400 or 500 skill points in the game. So you've got plenty you can get. So you've got your sky shards that give you skill points. Each of the storylines give you skill points. The main storyline gives you skill points. Which, speaking of the main storyline, that's another one you're going to want to do. And with the main storyline, every 5 levels, so level 5, level 10, level 15, level 20, 25, etc., etc., you go back to like your main town or main area. And in this case, you know, I'm in Daggerfall, so I'm in the initial area starting for here, Glenumber. When you come here, and as you get close to town, the spirit or the spectral projection of the guy will get in touch with you and be like, hey, you need to come over here to the cave, and then you'll do that story. And each one of those quests gives you a skill point. And what you also want to work on as you play through, because you'll be doing random dungeons for like your daily, but as you do dungeons, pay attention to which dungeons you have done and which dungeons you haven't done. So in the dungeons, there are, which I can't show you the dungeons, but there's a slew of dungeons right now in the game, and each dungeon has its own story. So each dungeon will give you a skill point as well. And if you have ESO Plus, or if you purchase all the DLCs, that is a slew more dungeons as well. And in my mind, signing up for ESO Plus is super valuable, because not only do you get access to all the DLCs without having to purchase them, you also get their 1,500 crowns every month. But for me, the main reason why I get the ESO Plus is it gives me the craft bag. Craft bag is across all your characters. You can access everything from each character, and this craft bag is account bound. All your crafting materials you gather will go in this bag, and it's unlimited. You never run out of space for it. So if you didn't have that, the maximum like storage space you can get on your character is like 200 between all the bag upgrades and your mount upgrade. One other thing you're going to want to do every day when you log in, just kind of make it a daily routine, is always come to a stable. Come to your stable every day, talk to the NPC, and always you got these 3 different skill lines for your horse. Okay. So with these skill lines, you'll want to, you know, you'll get 1 point into them every day, right? So you pick one, and it's like 250 gold to get it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You make your one purchase every day. So if you want to get movement speed first, there's 60 points. So 2 months worth of logging in every day to do it, and then 2 months for stamina, and then 2 months for carry capacity. So if you max out a complete character, you log in every day and you do that, you'll get max all of it in 6 months. There are ways around that. You can purchase, like if you have ESO Plus, you can purchase the upgrades in the crown store and speed it up some if you're so inclined. You don't have to. There is no reason for you to need to use any crowns. Most of the stuff in the game, if it's in the crown store, you can get it in the game. So if you ever need any help, you can always add me on the game. And to do that, to add me is this right here. My user ID is @nightmare_demon. You can add me in the game, and I can help you with crafting gear. I can help you with any information you may need in the game. Just add me, and I can help you out. If you need help leveling, etc., I'm usually available at some point in time. Just send me a message, etc., and I can come give you a hand. And again, like I said earlier in the video, I do stream on Twitch on Sundays. So if you want to pop into the stream over there and ask your questions or hit me up and say like, hey, I need help with this, etc., you can do that. Moving forward, all your different things you can do, like I said, you want to level your Mages Guild, you want to level your Fighters Guild. Work through each one of these areas. Play through each of their stories. In every zone. It'll take you a while, but you know, there's interesting stories to participate in. And as far as like your DLCs, you'll want to start your so if you come to your collections and go to stories, you can see all your DLC stuff. So like you got all your dungeon DLCs right here. So then your zone DLCs You got Dragonhold, you got Somerset, you got Murkmire, Clockwork City, Morrowind, Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, Orsinium, and Imperial City. You want to work through each of these as well, because they will also give you more skill points, etc. Because like your main thing you want to get and accumulate a lot of is skill points. You're always going to be needing more skill points. But again, if anybody needs any help or any information, please feel free to hit me up on the Twitch channel or in the comments down below. And if this video has helped you, please like and subscribe to the channel, because there is more videos coming this way here soon. And I will also be doing tech videos and different things as well moving forward. And I plan on having, hopefully if I can get it figured out, I'll be doing a video once a week, every week. So I'll be putting out more stuff and more guides and things to help you along the way. I want to thank y'all for watching the video, and until next time, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and until next time, y'all stay awesome.